Are you dreaming of opening a small coffee shop but feeling completely paralyzed by the massive price tags on commercial espresso machines? Well, you don't need a $10,000 setup to pull cafe quality shots. And today, I'm going to show you exactly which machines actually deliver. Number 5. CUSIMAX CMEM-5510BN. When I first pulled this machine out of the box, I was genuinely intrigued by its compact footprint and modern aesthetic, which seemed like it would fit perfectly into a cramped kiosk or a tiny pop-up shop. I set it up on my testing bench, filled the reservoir, and ran it through a standard daily rush simulation to see how it would handle back-to-back orders. The interface is relatively straightforward, which is great if you are training new baristas who might not have years of specialty coffee experience under their belts. However, as I started putting the CUSIMAX through its paces, I noticed that the build quality leaves a little to be desired for a demanding environment. The exterior casing has a lot of plastic components that feel somewhat flimsy, and the drip tray rattles noticeably when the pump engages. If you are operating a bustling small shop, you need a machine that feels like a tank, and unfortunately, this one feels like it needs to be handled with kid gloves so you don't accidentally snap a piece off during a busy morning rush. When it comes to the actual espresso extraction, the machine utilizes a standard 15-bar pump system that theoretically should produce excellent crema. I found that the first shot of the day was decent, but the thermoblock heating system struggled to maintain consistent brew temperatures when I tried to pull 4 or 5 shots in quick succession. The temperature drop resulted in a sour, under-extracted taste in the later cups, which is a significant drawback if you have a line of customers waiting for their morning Americanos. Number 4. COWSAR CM8050H. I was really looking forward to getting my hands on this machine because it boasts some very appealing specs on paper, including a sleek stainless steel finish that looks incredibly professional on a countertop. I spent a full week using this machine as my daily driver, pulling dozens of shots each morning to simulate the pace of a neighborhood cafe. The initial heat-up time is impressive, getting ready to brew in just a matter of minutes, which is a lifesaver when you are opening the shop at 6 in the morning and need to dial in your beans quickly. Despite the professional look, one of the most glaring issues I encountered was the size of the water reservoir. For a machine that markets itself towards heavy users, the tank is surprisingly small, meaning I had to constantly stop my workflow to refill it during my simulated rushes. In a real-world coffee shop scenario, even a small one, having to pause operations to fetch filtered water every 20 minutes is a massive bottleneck that will frustrate both your baristas and your waiting customers. The extraction process on the COWSAR was a mixed bag for me. While the pump is definitely powerful enough to push through finely ground espresso, the machine uses a non-standard portafilter size. This might not sound like a big deal, but it means you cannot easily upgrade your baskets to precision aftermarket ones, and finding replacement tampers or dosing funnels that fit perfectly is an absolute headache. When I was tamping my doses, the slight mismatch in standard accessory sizes led to uneven extraction and channeling in the puck. 3. ICEVIVAL CM0-02-15. This is where we really start crossing the threshold into dependable, high-quality performance. When I unboxed the ICEVIVAL, the immediate heft and solid construction told me this machine was built to endure the daily grind. I ran this machine through the ringer, simulating a demanding weekend morning rush, and it held its own beautifully. The interface features responsive, tactile buttons that give a satisfying click, leaving no guesswork for the barista during a fast-paced service. What truly impressed me about the ICEVIVAL was its thermal stability. Unlike the previous machines, this model managed to keep the brew water at a remarkably consistent temperature, even when I pulled 10 double shots back to back. The resulting espresso had a rich, syrupy body with a thick layer of golden crema that persisted long after the shot was poured. This kind of consistency is precisely what you need to build a loyal customer base, as they will expect the same great taste every single time they visit your shop. The portafilter provided with the ICEVIVAL is a heavy, commercial-style handle that feels incredibly balanced in the hand. It retains heat well, which helps in maintaining the brew temperature as the water passes through the coffee puck. I found that it accepted standard commercial baskets seamlessly, allowing me to swap in my favorite precision baskets to fine-tune the extraction even further, which is a massive win for anyone serious about their coffee program. Number 2. Gevi ECMN0-WH0A1. I cannot overstate how much I enjoyed testing this powerhouse. From the moment I powered it on, the Gevi exuded a premium feel with its flawless stainless steel housing and intuitive pressure gauge prominently displayed on the front panel. Having a visible pressure gauge is an absolute game changer in a commercial setting, as it allowed me to monitor every single extraction in real time, instantly diagnosing if my grind size was too coarse or my tamp too light. The crown jewel of the Gevi is its advanced PID temperature control system. During my testing, I varied the roast levels of my coffee beans, from dense, light roasts to oily, dark roasts, and the ability to finely adjust the brew temperature allowed me to pull the absolute best flavor profile out of each bean. This machine did not falter once during my rapid-fire shot testing. The recovery time between pulling a shot and the boiler being ready for the next one was practically instantaneous. The group head and portafilter on the Gevi are forged from high-quality brass, heavily chrome-plated to ensure maximum heat retention. When I locked the portafilter into place, it felt incredibly secure and snug, with no leaks or pressure drops even when pulling ristretto shots that require an immense amount of resistance. The sheer quality of the espresso was staggering. Notes of chocolate and fruit were vibrant and distinct, completely free of the muddy flavors you get from cheaper heating elements. When it was time to froth milk, the Gevi's commercial-grade steam wand performed exceptionally well. It features a multi-hole tip that injects steam into the milk pitcher with immense velocity, rapidly creating a rolling vortex that perfectly integrates the foam and the liquid. I was turning out café-quality cortados and lattes at a blistering pace, and the dedicated hot water dispenser meant I could effortlessly serve teas and Americanos without tying up the steam boiler. Number 1. Cuisinart EM-640. When I brought this machine into my testing space, I was skeptical that Cuisinart could compete with dedicated espresso brands, but it completely shattered every expectation I had. The EM-640 is a masterclass in coffee engineering, designed from the ground up to deliver uncompromising quality. Its commanding presence on the counter, coupled with a gorgeous, heavy-duty stainless steel chassis, instantly elevates the professionalism of any coffee bar it sits on. The performance of the Cuisinart EM-640 during my high-volume testing was nothing short of flawless. It utilizes a dual heating system that allows you to extract espresso and steam milk simultaneously without either function suffering a drop in performance. In a commercial setting, this simultaneous operation effectively cuts your drink preparation time in half. I was able to pull a double shot while perfectly texturing a pitcher of milk, handing over a finished, piping hot latte in record time. The extraction quality is where the EM-640 truly shines brightest. The pre-infusion cycle gently dampens the coffee grounds before ramping up to full pressure, ensuring that the entire puck is saturated evenly. This resulted in the most balanced, complex, and sweetest espresso shots of my entire testing period. Whether I was making a simple shot of espresso or a complex flavored macchiato, the base coffee was so profound and rich that it cut through milk and syrups beautifully. The steam wand on the Cuisinart is a commercial barista's dream. It operates on a powerful swivel joint and packs an unbelievable amount of dry, hot steam pressure.